Hi, I'm Kim. I'm going to share with you a little metaphor that I discovered when I was with a counsellor in a supervision session a couple of days ago. They talked about how a young person had initially had thoughts of suicide. They'd done a suicide risk assessment, and then they felt that every time they came into a session, it was becoming awkward to revisit that conversation and to see where they were at with those thoughts and ideas and feelings, because the young persons had said, it was pretty random and it's no longer a problem. So I suggested that when it feels appropriate in the next session with this young person, that she could say, look, in counselling, the session is yours. This is your time to talk about the things that are important to you. And as a professional, I might occasionally open a little door. And out I will bring a question about how are you doing with those thoughts of suicide. And we might spend 2 or 3 minutes being quite real and open about that. And then I'll put that question back and close the door. And we'll return to the session being about the things you want to talk about. And when you introduce that possibility to a young person, it's really important to get feedback around how it felt for them, for you to say, basically, you're going to take over a part of the session to have that conversation. So you might say something like, how does it feel to know that we're going to be opening that door occasionally and having those talks? Do you think that to take that protective stance is a good thing? Is it going to make you feel uncomfortable and not want to come to counselling? Because that's not the point of these things. We want to find a way to work together that's comfortable for you, and to have a dialogue. Anyway, I hope the idea of opening a little door and bringing out a question around how are you feeling this week, about thoughts of the worthiness of your life and those kind of questions. So I hope this has been helpful.